Hey guys, happy Sunday. Evan and I are back, and we were real excited to do kind of like a test run with the Onyx, the Nano, the 1828 3/8 compact air gun we got. And we had these big plans of going out, and we were going to pull the lug nuts off of the cars in the driveway to show you guys. And right away I ran into a bit of a hiccup. My first problem is I didn't, my 3/8, these are shallows that I have. These are meant to, the nano sockets, remember I showed you guys before, were meant to get into tight areas. My little snafu I ran into was, I went out there to my wife's car, the Town and Country, and I put a 19mm socket on there, and I was going to try to zip off the lug nuts. But I wanted to take them and make sure they were torqued down to the proper factory specs, which were 105 foot-pounds. So what happened was, when I test fitted the 19mm shallow socket on one of the lug nuts out there, we had a bit of a problem, and I'm kind of glad it was a good discovery to make in your driveway. So let me know, Ev, we're going to bring this in kind of close. This is what I bumped in out there. Check that out, guys. This was one of the lug nuts on the Town and Country that my wife drives every day. So we just got new tires put on it probably a month ago, and a very reputable tire shop local to us. I get all my tires there. I kind of grew up in a tire shop. That's what I did for a living. That's what put me through college, was working in a tire shop. So I kind of know the ins and outs of the business myself, and I kind of know how guys who really don't give a crap handle your cars when they're in there. They'll just crank the crap out of your lug nuts with the air gun on max pressure, and just till it bottoms them out, and they'll sit there for another 3 seconds cranking. So I know the importance of making sure that your lug nuts are torqued down. But this is the beauty I discovered out there. So I had to kind of get a 19mm socket, beat it on there, get a real tight fit, and pull it off. And I'm glad this happened in my driveway, not during a flat tire. But anyway, so the test we were going to do was to pull the lug nuts off. I torqued all of them down to 105 foot-pounds. I replaced the monstrosity that I'm holding in my hand here with a proper lug nut and put it back on the vehicle. Now I got to check all the rest of them to make sure that they're not damaged. But what I did discover, though, was I didn't like the way the 19mm, the shallow socket, sat on those lug nuts. I didn't want to strip them or cause a problem. So unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to do the test on the cars until I have a 3/8 deep set of impacts on order. When I get them in, I will definitely, I promise guys, I'll go out to the driveway and we'll pull as many lug nuts as I can. I wanted to check out the power of the 3/8 Nano to see how it holds up. But so we moved things into the garage here. We were a little bummed out because we wanted to show you guys a couple things. But what we're going to do is we're going to we have the quad here. And I did loosen up this one here. We began shooting a video, guys, and it got lost and we messed it up. So, for all truth's sake, you're going to see me. I'm going to tighten this lug, and this was the only lug I loosened here. These have not been touched. This one here I'm going to tighten back down. But we wanted to just show you guys the way we set up the Nano. So as you can see here, we're using our new Diablo hose from Harbor Freight. We showed you guys this a couple videos back. I also got the 1/4-inch inlet swivel set up. I put a couple drops of oil in the Diablo. It came out of the box. Still very, very impressed, just size-wise, with how compact it is and how easy it is to get into some areas with it. It's got 3 settings on here. Some of the specs are here, guys. Here's some specs for you. This is the 1828. Let me get this set up right. We're using very medieval filming techniques. We're using an iPhone and like a crappy stabilizer, so bear with us. That's Evan, the camera guy, doing a great job as usual. So this is a 3/8. Looks like free speed is 10,500 RPM. The hammer design, twin hammer. Max torque is 450 foot-pounds. Working torque, 400 pounds. Drive size, 3/8, blah, blah, blah. Air inlet, 1/4 inch. Net weight is 2.98 pounds. Overall length, 3.85 inches. And the suggested air pressure is 90 psi. And it's got a handle exhaust. So I do have the compressor set up to 90 psi. as recommended. The lug nuts on the ATV are 17 millimeters, so I'm going to tighten down the top one. This is the one I loosened. Before I forget, I'll tighten that down. I don't know what the specs should be on this. I should look them up. I should have looked them up before I shot the video, but I promise, guys, after I'm done, I'll make sure everything's torqued down properly. I don't want any problems, you know, with warping anything or breaking anything on it. But so let's pull a couple lug nuts off, see how it does. So we're going to put this on the number 1 setting. There's 3 settings on here. No problem.
Oh,
Pull it right off. So we'll tighten it back down. We're going to put it on number 3 forward. No problem.
Yeah, wow.
So let's go over here. We'll put it on number 2 reverse and back it out. No problem. And we'll put it on number 2 to forward it in. And we'll put it on number 3, and we'll take this bottom one off with the number 3 setting. No problem. Again, this is just an ATV, guys. It's just it's our Recon 250. These lug nuts should not be on here super tight to begin with, but I just wanted to make a quick video. We were excited to try it out. We were bummed out with the lug nuts on the car, so maybe we'll find a couple other things. So I'm going to torque them to spec, obviously. I'll loosen them up. I'll find what the specs are. What else is on here, Ev, that we could try to pull off with this thing?
What else?
I don't know. Let's take a look around.
Most of everything's just an Allen key.
No. There's bolts all over that thing. Let's see what we can find.
See one right there.
Where is that?
Right there, but
No, that's for the band. That's a brake banjo. You don't want to mess with that. There's all brake fluid in there.
Right,
I probably should get one of the extensions, though.
No, definitely not.
3/8 extension here.
Nothing back here. Oh wait, I might have found something.
What's that?
In the back, you see
Oh,
it?
the rack?
Holding the rail on.
Yeah, sure, okay.
Yeah, see if you can,
I'm going to put a little extension on it, though, because these are kind of... I expect that area right there would be kind of tough to get into. This is, I think it's a 1-inch.
Oh yeah,
extension.
it's not really giving you that wide. I mean, see right there? Do you think you get something on there?
Yeah, of course.
All right.
This is a small little bolt, though, hon. But whatever, we'll try it. What do we think that is? 12 millimeter, maybe?
I'm going maybe like a 11, 10.
Let's see. That's a 13.
13.
Yeah, 13 fits on there pretty good.
12. All right.
I put a little 1-inch extension on here, guys, because I'm going to be going down with this. Again, there's probably not a lot of torque on here, but we'll put this on number 1. We'll pop this off. Yeah, no problem. I loosened up whatever was there. Oh, it must have something. Oh, there you go. Loosen that up. We'll pop it back on. Oh, I'll get that, buddy.
It's right there.
Yeah, I see it.
Rip little lug nut there.
Let's zip this one back on. Come on, bugger. There you go. What else we got?
And you can always tell that genuine sound of an air gun.
An air gun, that's right.
Notice it's a kind of.
Let's see, what else we got over here, buddy?
It's an Allen. Oop, can't get the thing stuck on there.
Yeah, you got the light on? Turn the light on that thing. Can you turn the light on?
No, the stabilizer box.
How about this right here? What do we got here?
Ooh, I got here.
That's going to need a longer extension. So here we are trying to get into this tight area over here. Oh, why we got bungees on here? Oh, Jason had the straps on here at one time. So we'll just put a longer extension on. No big deal. To get in that area.
See how it's going to run. Hopefully good.
The quad?
I mean, no, the
air gun?
Yeah, good.
Yeah, these are the bolts that were taken off. I don't think they're put on there tremendously tight. But my one complaint, guys, put here, buddy. I'm going to tell you is it is kind of tough to get things on the anvil here. This anvil is not very forgiving.
And then again, it's brand new.
It is kind of new, and I know you got to kind of work it on there, but
yeah,
getting your socket on here to the anvil is not the easiest thing in the world. You got to make sure you have it lined up properly, and then it's no problem from there. But so let's see. Let's get this little. Let's zip this out.
Is it the one? Yep.
That's gonna be a smaller one. That's gonna be like a 12 millimeter.
Smaller one. It's annoying of how it's like 13, 12, 10, 11.
Well,
17.
Most things aren't like that.
Right.
12 millimeter it is. So the back one was a 13. This one is a 12. Oh.
What happened?
All right, so we'll pull this one off. It's got a little nut back in it. Ooh, that zipped it right out. Yeah, no problem. No problem. Zipped it right out. You know, and we got into a pretty decent area here. We have to use an extension, guys, or else this thing is too stubby to fit in there just with the socket on there. But I think most air guns would have that same problem. You'd have to utilize some type of extension. What do we got down here, bud? Come over here.
Ooh. We have found something.
This is a foot peg here. This is going to be probably a 10 millimeter, I bet. Let me see this, pal.
Alright, you take a little socket bar.
Yep. So I'm real happy with these shallows. They're pretty cool. I mean, they're really good for getting into some tight areas. You know, if you have a tight spot you got to get into and you only have a little bit of...
room.
Yeah, room. But again, guys, I do have a 3/8 deep set on order. I was going to do probably, I'm thinking, what I would like to get is just the 3/8 deeps. I got the shallows here. That should cover pretty much everything. I don't think I need a regular, not shallows. I keep calling these shallows. These are the stubby ones, the nanos. I don't think I need shallows. I think these and just a 3/8 deep impact sockets, I should be fine. I'm not going to go crazy ordering all sorts of impact sockets for stuff. But I tell you guys, I still want to get a cordless 3/8 drive, dedicated 3/8 drive like that Milwaukee M12 stubby. It's still definitely on my to-get list, and one day I'll surprise myself and just do it. So let's zip this off, buddy. Oh, no problem.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Zipped it on. This gets in this tight little area. Well, this ain't really a tight area.
More of just a deep area.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. So, let me see this. Now, go over here by this cylinder head. I'm not going to take this cylinder head off, this bolt off, guys, for obvious reasons. But, yeah, kind of just...
yeah, we got that pretty good.
Get it there. You can't get the gun in there, unfortunately. You know, that's something you cannot get the gun in.
Well, Dad, oh no, you don't want to touch that.
But here's the shallow. Here's this, you know, stubby 10 millimeter here.
You just pretend it's like the air gun.
So if you did that and you got like a universal on it, a 3/8 universal. I don't think I have an impact universal. Again, that's something else I do want to get. Yeah, how you with the lighting there? You're blocking the lighting. There you go. So if you put a universal on it, you should have no problem getting it out with a ratchet. So, but again, that's on our to-do list, our order list, is to get universals and to get the deep 3/8 drive impacts. So. I'm a little bummed out, guys. I really wanted to show you guys a video of this thing trying to get the lug nuts off, but I'm not going to do it unless I got the proper socket on there with the lug nuts on the car.
We'll make it probably next video.
Yeah, we'll do the next video. Won't we go? Let's see, what do we got over here, buddy?
Maybe the video after that. What can we do?
Nothing much on here. Alright.
Nothing on the engine?
Yeah, it's dark outside, guys. It's getting dark. We just want to do a quick video of the 3/8 Nano. Where you going, bud? Wow.
Coming back here. Just looking around for more bolts.
More bolts?
There are any.
Yeah. Alright. Well, I'll tell you what, guys. When we get the deeps in, we'll take the adventure back outside. We'll try to get the lug nuts off, and we'll we'll do the video then. But again, we were kind of like looking forward to do the lug nuts on the car with this. I'm going to get the specs for the lug nuts for the Honda Rancher wheel here and spec them down to the proper specs.
We'll put them down in the description.
What's that?
The size for them.
The size for what?
The specs or whatever you're talking about.
Oh, yeah. I don't think we... Yeah, we could do that. No problem. But anyway, guys, thanks for being along. We were excited. Sorry we bummed you guys out there. We're not getting the lug nuts off on the car, but when we get the ones in, get them ordered, we'll give it a shot. All right, guys, take care.